kids! In today's episode of Open Book, we're going to look at the life cycle of a fern. Let's begin! If you turn over a fern frond, you'll see sporangia all lined up in an orderly manner. This is a sporangium. It is the structure that produces spores. The cells in the sporangium undergoes a process called meiosis. It's when the spores are produced. The spores have half the number of chromosomes of the big parent plant. Spores are dispersed into the wind. If those spores happen to land somewhere suitable, they grow into what is called a gametophyte. A gametophyte is a whole separate individual plant. It is a green structure and usually heart-shaped. The gametophyte doesn't have roots, stems, or leaves, but it does have rhizoids, which anchor it to the soil and help with absorption of water and nutrients. The gametophyte produces the sex cells, the egg, and the sperms. On the left is the antheridium, the male sex organ. These are small spherical structures that produce flagellate sperm. On the right is the female sex organ, the archegonium. Water stimulates the archegonium to open, whereupon it releases some attractants, which diffuse into the surrounding water and attract the sperm. Sperm swims up the neck canal towards the egg cell. Fertilization occurs when the egg and the sperm nuclei combine. This creates a single diploid cell, the zygote. The young fern plant develops from the gametophyte. A root now grows down into the soil to give support and to absorb water. It then becomes a mature fern, completing the life cycle. That's all for today's episode of Open Book. See you next time!